Hi, in the last session we saw about the level 2 competitors. They are exporters of your product from your country. In this session we are going to see about the level 3 competitors. They are other importers or distributors in the target market. A buyer can choose to buy from either the local supply or international supply as long as it gives them some benefit. So in order to understand the level 3 competitors, we should know the import structure of a particular country. For this, we are going to use the trade map. Let's take the desiccated coconut as an example. Choose imports and click on trade indicators. This will show the top importers for desiccated coconut. In the trade map, we are going to see a particular data called concentration of supplying countries. This is based on Herfindahl index. If you see a number higher than the other country, that means in this case say 6.62 for United States of America. This means United States of America is buying from fewer countries, and therefore the concentration of supplying countries are quite high in that target market. If we see in the next country, which is Germany, the data is, or the value is lower than the United States of America. This means Germany is buying from many countries compared with United States of America. So what does it mean as an exporter? This data can give us two insight. United States of America is buying from few countries, and in that few countries it could be either buying as a bulk from few exporters in a particular country or as a small quantities from many exporters from a particular country. Now I am going to take a particular target market. Here let's see Singapore. So the Singapore has a concentration of 0.77, which is quite higher than other countries. This means they are buying from few countries. I am going to check if India is one of those few countries. Clicking on Singapore. Now the table shows the imports substructure of Singapore market. Scrolling down, I see India is the top exporter of desiccated coconut for a Singapore product, and the trade balance shows negative. That means whatever is imported from India, it goes to the consumer market. And when I scroll to the right, it shows the concentration of the supplying countries, partner country. So here India's value is better than top two competitors in that particular country. So here Singapore importers are preferring to buy from Indian exporters. Let's see other data for the top two competitors in that country. So here, though the level 3 competitors, when we see the supplying country concentration, we can check whether it is a level 2 competition or level 1 competition. In this case, India is the third exporter to the Singapore market. So here we can see the level 1 competition is in place. When we see there are two competitors, Indonesia and Malaysia. When I see the trade balance for Malaysia, it shows that their exports is higher than the imports. That means the Malaysian buyers are either buying from India, Vietnam or Sri Lanka or Indonesia and exporting to the Singapore, because Singapore is locating very closer to Malaysia. In this case, then my competitor will become Indonesia. Indonesia is exporting in a big quantity and their rates are better than Indian rates. So, but if we check the other values, India's exporting value is growing comparatively with Indonesia. So here I am choosing, it becomes the level 1 competitors, and we know how to stay ahead of the level 2 competitors. So while choosing the target market, if you see their concentration of buying is higher, you can check that market. In that market, you can see the position of your country, and then you can decide whether this is going to fall under level 1 competition or level 2 competition. There is a quite interesting example. Malaysia, there is no cattle rearing in Malaysia. So it gives a good market for dairy imports. When we study the import penetration rate of particular country or the import rate of for a particular product in a country, if it is a quite high import rate into that country from a particular exporting country, then if your country is the main exporter for that country, then this gives you a good opportunity to target that particular country. So we have seen the level 1, level 2, level 3 competitors and how to stay ahead of your competitors. In the next session, we will see about the Incoterms, pricing strategy and payment terms. If you have any queries, please post it on FB or WhatsApp group. Thank you.